All right, guys, we are back from corn. While I've been gone, the guys were supposed to get this thing running again, so let's see. Guys got this thing running up again. Give it a nice tune-up, change the oil, got a new hydraulic filter on it, made sure the ATF was all good in it, fueled her all up. Just gotta get this thing greased. We'll get it in the shop today. Then I think down here that's still like grease are still broken, so we gotta get that fixed, but it runs way better than what it was, so that's a good start. It's ready to go trim, almost. So let's just make sure that we got it chopped. Oh yeah. Oh, the only thing in here is one of the weed sprayers. And this thing I know is winterized. I winterized this before I left for corn. So we'll get this thing parked into a barn, out of the way. And then in the storage, what do I got sitting here? This thing actually needs an oil change. This thing's ready for when we start trimming grapes. We get some frozen ground, we can do some brush. Ooh, we gotta get the snow plow on this four-wheel drive. There may be calling for some lake effect snow next week. I doubt it, but can't hurt to be ready. We're done using it for the year anyway. In the shop, they don't have the heater in yet, or the new insulated door, but we got the salamander with kerosene, so we can open up the windows, vent it a little bit. This makes it definitely warm enough. I think there's a little in there, so perfect. So the only bad thing is the shop's on that far side, and all the offices are on the other far side. There's no doors in between, really, so you just gotta walk it. All right, we're gonna get this thing greased up. I think while this is in here before we go put it away, get this wiped off, and I think the top of this toolbox is so dirty, but yep. I got some wax, so just got some microfiber cloth so we can get that thing done. But real quick, we're gonna finish winterizing this before we go put this in that back shed. All right, we already drained everything out of the tank the other day, so we're gonna take that filter off. Got this line done, so literally all we're gonna do is take that off, pour some antifreeze down there into that pump to make sure we're all good. It'll come out pink out of there. We're all set. Already got the product line out of the pressure gauge and got that cap, so that's all done. I need to take this bar out and take it up to husband, have him make me another one for the other tractor. And I got these bars set up, so this one's almost done. I think this is the right jack for it. Yeah, it'll work. And just like that, it's done. All hydraulic lines are unhooked, hoses are wrapped up. Inline filters in this bag, hanging around the neck. We had some antifreeze come out of there, dumped some in the tank. It is ready for winter. All right, just got it all wiped down. As smooth as can be. Now let's get the wax on it. Tractor all waxed, got the cracks and everything. So now we'll let this thing dry. Come and wipe it off and see what it looks like. You guys remember kind of how dull it was, so it's not gonna be perfect, but it'll give it a better shine. It also helps wash these tractors out better, let the water roll off. If they do get chemicals or anything really grimy on them, oil, grease, you know, I don't know why, but this wax helps everything come off a lot nicer. All right, well, while that's drying, the goal is to fit that weed sprayer in this little tight spot. I don't know if it's gonna fit. All right, well, we got it to fit, barely, but I got the wrong jack, so Dad's gonna bring me the other one up. But on this new tractor, this thing is giving me a code for the transmission. saying it's hot. Well, this tractor's been sitting up here in a cold shed for, I don't know, 3 weeks. So it hasn't been ran. So that's a little interesting. Each shed on the farm is a different game of Tetris. And this one's not gonna fit, but we can fit this one. So it's got this white look to it now. So it's dry and ready to be rubbed off. I did a little bit. It's definitely got a better shine than it did up there before. So we'll just keep on going at it. Look at that. Should be pretty again. Had to turn the little heater on to kind of help it dry a little bit. Oh yeah, that's a lot better. It's got a little bit of a shine. Still got the other side to do, but that's nice. That makes a way better shine. The last thing we're gonna do tonight real quick, once I finish that up, I started it a little bit. I'm just gonna wanna get this painted. It looks like crap, so it's definitely a different color, but doesn't matter. My feet are just gonna be, it's gonna get all worn off anyway, but we're gonna try it. Well, real quick before we go home for the night, I'm gonna run out here. I told the trimmers to just trim a couple trees so I can get a little idea of what it's gonna be like, or if I wanna make some changes. So they probably did that this morning or sometime today. Should only took them like 10 minutes, so let's go see how they look. Okay, I just got out and looked. So it's these two trees. So they're not bad. I'm definitely gonna have them make a few changes, but for the most part, it's pretty much what I want. I'm personally gonna start trimming probably here in about a week. I know some of you guys are wondering why we're starting so early. It is, I think today's the 14th or 15th of November. Well, plain and simple, we ran out of stuff for the guys to do. So yes, I'm a little nervous on starting this early. We've never started trimming this early. The temperatures could drop, we could see dieback, we could have problems, or it could go really, really fine. So big trees usually go into dormancy quicker. We're starting to get some cooler nights. So we're starting on some big golden trees. So if anything, those are the ones I feel safest to do. And we're gonna give it a shot and hopefully get done trimming at a pretty good time this year. But that's it for this video, guys. So I'll see you in the next one.